Hello there guys, how's it going? This is Matt the Tomato here, welcome back to City Skylines, part 14 of Cliffside Bay. So, just having a little look at the actual rise here, it's actually incredibly steep. I mean, look at this. This is actually quite nuts. I mean, if we sort of look straight, yeah, look at that rise, that is incredible. That is absolutely epic, to say the very least. But there we go, so, Alright, so in the last part we sort of started building up a small industry area down the bottom here because we were trying to get trying to sort of find somewhere to dump the industries, more or less, was pretty much the aim of the game. Now, first things first, I think I do want to extend this district further down just to here again. I kind of want to do that, and then we'll have our office space in here where we wanted to build our offices and things like that. Okay, can I upgrade both of these? Indeed I can. Excelente. So I can now upgrade both of those. That's great. Which also means I need to... yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Sort of start zoning miles away from where I click. Yeah, that is absolutely fine. Okay, I think we can zone a little bit there. I did say before that I wasn't going to put anything there, but yeah, that should be fine. Now, the reason I am increasing these roads here is because I do want to increase the amount of commercial that we can build. We'll go down to there just for now. Of course, we are going to build another intersection. Not an intersection, I should say, a roundabout down here. So that's going to be happening quite soon. I think we'll go with this structure because. I think that it's going to be the one that's going to help us most here because of the... Is that going to be okay? Yep, that's fine. Because of the fact that we want to zone commercial on the outside, and it's probably the best one to do that with. Also, it's quite decent on the traffic flow, so no real complaints whatsoever. And so far, it looks pretty as well. I think it looks quite nice. So. We'll go with another one maybe that does. Yeah, I've not gone too far there. That's the important thing. Right. For some reason, my mouse is still playing up, even after attempting to sort it out. So we leave a gap of 4 squares, and then we do that. And we'll leave a gap there as well to those residences. A little bit of a bigger gap there, but that is more or less 4 squares going out that way, so that's the reason for that. Okay, so we do actually have a pipeline. Right, I might want to change a bit of this because of what we've got going here. This pipe needs to go. Right, so let's sort that out. Like that, and like that. And then we'll get up a... I think we'll just build across from here, actually. Because I think we are going to build a little bit in that area that is currently not zoned, but between the highway and the avenue, I think we are going to end up building in this area. So now, if I'm correct, that should be exactly level. And that's 1 tile off. Look at that. That is ridiculous. It's okay. It doesn't matter. We'll just do that. That's fine. Right. So let's go ahead and accelerate time. And build ourselves another road that does this. And that. Right. So that should be okay for now. Then again, we are going to get our intersection up. So actually what I might do is slow down time just a little bit and focus on trying to get up a half-decent intersection. Right, so let's try and get it relatively okay in comparison to what we've got over there. I do not want to cock up another intersection. Probably going to be alright. From here we want to go straight. Okay, that's going to be slightly off-center, I think. If I'm correct. Yeah, I think this is slightly off. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, see, the pylon's slightly further over than I wanted it to be. So this may not be good. Looks okay at the moment, however, it all depends on whether I can actually get the avenue to connect, which I indeed can. Perfecto. Okay, I've nailed that one. And now that needs to... not sure as to whether I need to do that just yet. The best thing to do is to draw like that. That seems okay, actually, yeah. I think that's straight. We will double check. You know, I'm not so sure whether that is straight or not. Either way, I do need an avenue to come across here at some point. So, that seems okay. Now, actually, yeah, see, I'm slightly off it. So once again, we're going to have to build an odd piece of road. There we go. Yeah, we're slightly off by one tile again. But that's not too much of a problem. It means I can zone commercial along this avenue and leave a sufficient gap for residential. So I'm not too worried about that. I think we could probably safely fill in a bit of this. And we are starting to get to the edge. See, it's not quite straight. If you can have a look here, we're starting to get to the edge of the side there. So we are going to eventually actually run out of room there. See, the overall zoning is slightly tilted towards the west here, so it's sort of towards the left a little bit, with compared to the boundaries anyway. So, okay, seem to be complaining a lot about garbage over here, so we might do well actually. Yeah, quite bad coverage. So let's go ahead and chuck in a incinerator down the bottom. Also, there's technically no way in from this way, so we may want to provide some form of on-ramp. That maybe does something a little bit like this. Like that, I suppose. And from the other side, if we wanted to go... Actually, what I might do is from this corner, page down, have a relatively long tunnel there. And sort of come up somewhere along here with a view to joining in about there. So if that highway eventually goes out that way, we now have a way to get in from that side. That might be not optimal. I'm not sure. We'll have to watch traffic there and see what happens. That may not be optimal. Right, so we have another... Is that exactly accurate again, or... No, it's slightly off, so let's go ahead and make it accurate. Just because we can. Yeah, we'll probably draw them across from here, actually. We'll probably do that. Might be better. So if I went like this... There we go, that would cover the next area. So that's going to be office space down there. We can zone some low density commercial in here. And also along the bottom here as well, I think. That seems okay. And from this point on, we'll go down into the dents. So this area of residential is it covered regularly? So elementary school is fine. We may want to go ahead and build another high school down this way at some point. So what I might do actually is ram that in on the corner now. so that I don't forget about it. And then we may want to get some local services in this area. So, spot of healthcare, death care. Okay. Fire coverage, police coverage. I know I've left a small gap there, but it's fine. And a elementary school as well. Got good elementary school coverage actually, which I'm really happy about. Let's go up with the beer gardens. I have destroyed that guy's house, I know, but it's okay. So, not too much of a gap there, to be honest, but just looking at this here, it's a little bit close to the commercial, but it should be alright. I'm not really going to complain too much. And we have more industry demand. Is that because... Oh, that's just because the power's not across. Yeah, see, these guys are actually struggling for workers and not enough buyers for products. Zone more commercials. That's where the commercial demand. Okay. Maybe a couple of local shops just down by the industry might be a good thing to do. So somewhere to do your when you go on your break from work, you know, you got somewhere to go and buy a burger or something, you know, that kind of thing. What are you? Oh, I thought you were complaining about something. Oh no, you're complaining about death care. Okay, right, that's fine. Okay, so the overall demand for that stuff has dropped, which is good. Now, we do need to look at our districts here. So this is sort of going to be the point where Blazikovsky Town comes to an end here, and then we'll move into another district here, and we'll have another district for the offices. But one thing I do definitely need to do is expand the DLXO Shadow District to cover this area. Yeah, we'll go up to the bottom here, because these commercial areas will want to benefit from the small business enthusiast. So we do want to sort of extend that down a little bit. But then if we take a bit of that off there for the high school, because that's going to be in the office area, I think. Then again, maybe the high school needs to be in this area. Actually, yeah, I think the high school needs to be in this residential area. I think that might be quite important, actually. Right, so those guys are now going to benefit from the business enthusiast, which is great. I think I'm going to try and connect up some of these districts a little bit more. So I'm going to send this one up to the highway, like that. That seems fine. So we've got a connection there. And I'm going to send this guy sort of up to here, like that. So that way we've got actual proper connection with the other. So you've actually got a proper border line. There we go. Right, that's good. And yeah, sure, I guess we can sort of encompass that up to there. Like that. That should be alright. Maybe push that back a little bit because there's a bit of industry there. So, and of course the cargo train terminal definitely needs to be in the industrial estate. Okay, good. Right. So a giant demand for commercial, and I think this is where we're going to start to build the actual city area. So I might go up with some 3 lanes in this area, because I know the traffic's going to be heavy in demand. So, oh no, what are we doing here? Right, let's draw down this way, like that. Probably go with a similar structure up there, although what I might actually do is we may change it up and actually go for the one-ways, which may be better. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, so... actually an ever so slight gap there. That is slightly off, isn't it? One of these roads is slightly off. Oh no, it'd be because there's a 3-lane, that's why. Yeah, we've gone up to a 3-lane, that's fine. So from here then, I want to draw this way. No, one of these roads is slightly off. What is going on here? Oh, it's because of the hillside. Oh, that's a little bit annoying. Okay. Oh, that doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay. I'm not going to complain too much about that. What I'm going to do, though, is zone in some more residential in here. Yeah, sure. We'll go down to here, but we'll sort of only go down to about 3 squares. So let's fill that in. But we do, of course, need our beer gardens in here and in here and here and here. Right. Now, what we might do in the city area is we may actually have a bit more of a local metro system going as well. We may do that. I'm not happy with this. I think it's because of the hills here. I think that's why. Yeah, see, there's a bit of a hill. And as a result, there's a bit of a problem with sort of the lining of where the... Yeah, let's try and draw it from this angle. See, that's absolutely fine there. There we go, that's better. Right, okay. And we'll do it from the other side as well. Yeah, see, it is slightly off still. Whether perhaps eliminating the guides here. Might actually help, I don't know. Yeah, see, it's still only drawn. Yeah, okay. So there's no point in actually doing that. So it seems relatively straight to me. But yeah, it's only drawing 3 tiles there. That's fine. Okay. Right. So, how do I actually want to do this? I might want more commercial for the moment. So what I might want to do is build a few more sort of 3-lane roads that extend across this way. Might want to do that. Okay, right. So let's go with some high-density commercial along this stretch here. And this stretch here. We'll start with that, and then we'll probably run a little bit down the middle here as well. Right, so water pipes, we're going to need to bring these down here. Well, these guys are going to use more in the way of water and things like that, so we know that. What is that? That is actually watered, I'm happy about that. And we will go ahead and actually water there as well, because that's going to mean that we can cover that area and not have to worry about the water pipes later, although knowing me, I will probably end up checking anyway. So, right, so a little bit of high density commercial just creeping in over there, that's good. Okay, so we'll start with just those 2 for now. Yeah, see, these guys are complaining. Have we got a backlog here? No, we haven't, no. I thought we had a backlog there for a second, I was a little bit worried. We'll go ahead and zone in a bit more standard industry. Whoops. Just over there. Of course, as this comes down closer, then there's going to be more residents that are going to move sort of close to here, and also these guys are going to start to be able to get some of their stuff over to here as well. So that's going to be quite important, and then they can use the highways. Yeah, we will get another intersection going up over here somewhere. I think we'll have a one-way that stretches across here like this. I mean, to be honest, we could probably go up with a couple of like 2-way intersections here and here maybe. And then in the middle we can sort of build, just to make that a little bit more worthwhile. Okay, so 3-lane, stretching down a little bit further. Right, so is that enough? No, a little bit further out. I'm going to build another 3-lane that goes across this way. But this one's going to have a little bit more significance in that... Ooh, okay. It's a bit of a big gap. Okay, I will leave a gap there, that's fine. This one's going to have a bit more significance in that this is actually going to be part of an intersection that's going to be here, a roundabout. Now, see, this is going to be quite high volume, so I don't know whether to actually build a roundabout here or not. Or whether to go up with something else. What I will do, though, is build some more high-density commercial. And I think I'll build it along here. And on the other side. Now, we will get like public transport and things going up in this area soon as well, so don't worry about that. Right, dezone that then. Right, we have hit the end of this part, so that's it for now. If you like City Skylines, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.